basic. It could have been better. So this is the toggle switch, this is the pass switch integrated, the bumper indicator. Below that it is horn. In the other hand, it is the ignition switch integrated with the start button. Below that there is the hazard button. So hello guys and girls, as you can see that I am riding Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650, and I was too excited to ride this motorcycle since Royal Enfield confirmed that they are going to launch a cruiser motorcycle in 650cc, and from my internal source I got to know that it will be Big Daddy of Meteor 350. So this was the history before launch. Now starting the review, the height of this bike is 740mm, which is definitely low, but as the bike is wide, you don't feel like that you are riding a short heighted bike. For your reference, my height is 5'6", and I can easily planted my feet both the sides. So if your height is 5'4", and then also you can ride this bike, but if your height is below 5'4", then it will be little difficult for you, as the weight of this motorcycle is 240 kg. After all accessories, the bike is weighing around 260 kg, which is very heavy. If your height is 5'4", then it will be tough for below 5'4", then it will be tough for you to take the U-turn and also take the bike from a tricky parking. So the main highlight of the motorcycle is the upside down fork, and which I will discuss later, and the LED headlight. Though I am riding this bike in the daylight conditions, so I could not tell you the visibility, but a light will give you a decent view at night. But in the long journey, it is recommendable to use auxiliary lights. I took this bike in a busy road, or let's say in a bumper to bumper traffic, as you can see right now. But it is easy so that it will be easy for me to tell you that how it will perform in a daily to daily condition or daily to daily traffic. But I will discuss the power figure of this bike. Then definitely I need to mention you here that this bike is having 648cc of engine, which produces 47 PS of maximum power at 7250 rpm and 52.3 Newton meter of maximum torque at 5650 rpm. Though the power is the same like at the sibling, that is GT650 and Interceptor, but the power delivery is differently tuned. This bike has 6 gears, and each gear power delivery is linear. Low range and mid range is always good in RE motorcycles, but the top range is not great. But here top plays an important role to achieve the top speed of 170 km/h. But the decent speed is supposed to be 100 to 120 km/h as per the traffic rule. Now coming back to the suspension, this time Royal Enfield is coming with upside down fork, and that is from SOA. Stability wise, suspensions are very good. The rear suspension is a little bit stiff, which is giving a good stability in highway, but in every patch or bumper you will feel in your back, and especially in the Indian roads are unpredictable, and could have little softer. So let's take a U-turn from here first. So as you can see, the turning radius is very big, at least for me, I personally feel. But now coming back to the suspension, that if the RE makes little softer suspension, then it may touch the lower portion of the bike due to the low ground clearance. So the ground clearance of this bike is 135mm, which is decent for cruising motorcycle, but if you travel with pillion or extra luggage, then please be careful, it may touch the lower portion of the bike. Now let's take a right turn from here. So I'm trying my best to take this motorcycle in a tricky position so that I can tell you that how it will be in a daily to daily life. I have ridden this motorcycle in highway as well, but in highway it is excellent. And as you know that Royal Enfield motorcycles are especially Royal Enfield motorcycles. This, just a sec, buddy. So I need to tell you one thing here, that Royal Enfield motorcycles are very good in highway, but how it is in a daily to daily life, I'm gonna tell you this. So this, now just look at this, that how tricky position it is, and I am not able to overtake it because obviously long handlebar. So now the key factor of this bike is actually draw my attention, and that is the brakes. Like any other Royal Enfield bikes, I have ridden almost all Royal Enfield motorcycle, and surprisingly all motorcycles surprised me with the brakes. Let me overtake first, because otherwise it is disturbing me. So now I got the position to do the better vlog. Yeah, so where I was, so surprisingly it is surprised me with the brakes, but this bike you will get 150 by 80 16 tire in the rear, and 100 by 90 and 19 section tire in front, and both the tires are coming from Seat, and both the tires are extremely good, and it helps motorcycle to stop during hard braking. So overall, look, this bike is mainly known for highway tours, but practically it is how practical it is in a daily life in a busy road, I have already shown you. If you are okay with the mileage or ground clearance, then this bike will be great choice. But yes, filtering the traffic with zigzag might it will be difficult for you due to the wide handlebar and the heavy weight. So let's go back to home, and I'll tell you that whether you should buy this motorcycle in 2023 or not, or who can actually buy this motorcycle. Hello dosto, as you can see that I'm back at home, and I'm going to tell you that whether you should buy this motorcycle in 2023 or not, or actually who can buy this motorcycle. Before I jump into that, I'm gonna tell you the price figure of this motorcycle. The motorcycle starts 4.25 lakh and goes till 4.75 lakh, and the price which I'm gonna tell you, and this is the on-road price in Asansol. So if you want to know the exact price figure, so I would suggest you to go to nearest showroom to get the exact price figure. So yes, first of all, I'm gonna tell you one thing, that whether it's a deal breaker motorcycle or not. To be very honest with you, I was completely love about this motorcycle, and when this bike was showcased in Indian roads for testing purposes and all that, I was completely telling you that this will gonna be a beautifully crafted motorcycle, or one of the beautiful motorcycle in 2023, and exactly Royal Enfield did the same. And to be very honest with you, it is my plan to buy this particular motorcycle in 2023 or 2024, and definitely I'm gonna give you the review. I have tried my best to give the review without being biased, okay. And the second thing which I'm gonna tell you, that what are the things which I like about this motorcycle. First of all, the price bracket. Now of course, if you are taking a consideration that you are going to pay 4.25 lakh minimum, and that to Royal Enfield for 650 motorcycle, yes, it is a actually huge amount of money. But if you are looking at the competition, that no other company is going to give you this many feature 650cc segment motorcycle. So I'll remove the entire Royal Enfield motorcycle out of the league. Then if I'll tell you that if you are going to buy a motorcycle which is 650 or more than that, then minimum you need to pay 7.5 lakh, and that is for the Kawasaki Ninja 650 or Kawasaki's Z650. I don't know exactly what is the price figure, but it is around 7 or 7.5. If you're looking for a particular motorcycle which is for the cruising motorcycle, and that for that you need to pay around 8 lakh, and that is Harley Davidson Street 750 Rod. Yes, this much money you need to pay for this type of motorcycle. So if I'll consider about the price, then definitely Royal Enfield is setting up a benchmark for all companies that how actually set up the price figure of any motorcycle. Of course, no other motorcycle is offering you so many features in the same price bracket. So now the first thing what I like about this motorcycle, it is beautifully crafted. The upside down fork, the LED headlight, the broader size tire, everything overall it is looking great according to me. Okay, when it was told that this time Royal Enfield will gonna introduce the upside down for first time in Indian market, so that time I was a little bit shocked to know that how it will gonna perform in a cruiser motorcycle, because normally Royal Enfield is giving the normal suspension or the conventional suspensions, but this time it is USD. So how it gonna perform? So to be very honest with you, when I ride this motorcycle, that time I particularly feel that how beautiful it is to have a upside down fork in a cruising motorcycle. So that's another thing which I like about this motorcycle. So there's so many things which I like about this motorcycle. The only thing which I personally disappoint about, and that is the hard suspension, the rear suspension especially I'm talking about, because obviously the suspension is a little bit hard and each and every bumper I was feeling in my back. The first thing which I don't like. Second thing which I don't like about the motorcycle is the ground clearance. You need to little bit cautious when you are riding a motorcycle with the bad patches. Obviously it's a cruiser motorcycle, it is mainly good for the long tours in a highway, but still the small things which I need to tell you, because obviously the Indian roads are completely unpredictable. So this is the one thing which I don't like. And the third thing is that the turning radius of this motorcycle is too huge, that you need actually ample enough of space to take a U-turn. Okay, so the three things which I don't like about this motorcycle. But yeah, if I will buy a cruiser motorcycle, so I no need to think about these problems. So I need to have this problem that I'm going to face it, then only I can buy this motorcycle. So yes, these are the small things which I don't like about this motorcycle. But overall, if I'll think about the price figure and the premium quality what Royal Enfield is offering you, it is completely deal breaker motorcycle according to me. So yes, I have answered the two questions and in at a time, that whether it's a deal breaker motorcycle or actually who can buy this motorcycle. But yes, who can buy this motorcycle? Obviously those who are looking for a motorcycle which is premium, and also for a motorcycle which is a cruising motorcycle, so they can obviously buy this motorcycle. This is one of the best motorcycle according to me. Now I need to tell before I go, and that is the mindset. The Indian mindset are like that, if I will invest this much amount of money, why can't I pay 2 lakh more and go with Kawasaki, or pay around another 3 lakh and go with the Harley Davidson? First of all, I need to tell one thing over here, that we should give the position to Royal Enfield to sell the premium motorcycle, and only we the consumers can do that. If your budget permits to buy Royal Enfield, please go with it. And it is good, because I have ridden all these motorcycles like Harley Davidson, Kawasaki and Royal Enfield and whatnot. But still overall I would suggest you that if our company is giving that much leverage to give everything in small package, then definitely we should go with that. Okay, so that's all from my end, guys. So I have to take a sweet alvida. Like this video, so please hit the like button and please subscribe my channel, that is the Bangalorean Bong, and hit the bell icon so that you will get the earliest notification. And if you would have any questions about any car or bike, then definitely I would suggest you to contact with me in my Instagram page, and that is also the Bangalorean Bomb. So that's all from my end, guys. So I have to take a sweet alvida. So till then, take care, bye bye, have blast and ride safe. Bye.